not sure if it's actually streaming, but I will turn this guy around and calibrate him. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to my second annual streaming bonanza. Is, assuming you guys can all hear me, first step in, let's see, lift. And so you will, if you go down too fast, like I say, you will sort of run into an issue where you basically have no lift and you just start free falling, which is no good. So at any rate, as I said, for all you 2 listeners, traveling down too fast is no good. That's the takeaway. All right. So I've learned to adjust the gimbal here so you can kind of get these smooth pans and whatnot. It's a pretty nice craft, I gotta say. It's my first drone, first time flying anything like this, and I really can't complain. It's been nothing but good times with this DJI drone here. All right, let's see what's over here. Got some blue lights. Might be able to hear the quadcopter there in the background. It's kind of got this whirring bee noise. Sounds like a beehive. See, I've sort of learned to do these kind of slow pans. Pretend like I'm, filming something, right? It's good times. All right, I'll just shut up. I'm just going to shut up at this point and just go ahead and fly this thing around for y'all. Alright, let's see, get this guy coming back home. Boom. There we go. So again, so if I slow this guy down, let's see, I wonder what the best angle is. Maybe if I fly it down, or rather point the camera down. Alright, so this is traveling at this point, this is about 10 miles an hour. But if I go full tilt here, this thing cuts pretty well. It goes pretty fast. This is it's telling me 33 miles an hour right now. Obviously, wind will. At times, I'll get a weak RC signal, which is my indication that I need to go ahead and back towards my direction, lest I have any interest in losing the aircraft. I don't normally fly this guy at night, but certainly not hard to do. It is sort of fun, in fact, to get some still shots and whatnot in the eve of the night. Certainly the video is pretty stunning, obviously depending on the city you're in and what sort of lights you have there. So you just saw the red light. So I have completely stopped moving this craft right now. The red light you just saw there in the upper right corner is one of the 4 built-in LEDs on the aircraft. There are 2 red lights and 2 either yellow or green blinking lights. On occasion, when you're flying at speed, as I just was, going 20, 30 miles an hour, and you tilt the camera at the right angle, you will, of course, as you just saw, sort of catch a full shot, if not some haze of one of those LED lights. So for those of you watching, looking to do professional cinematography with these drones, something to, of course, watch out for. All right, this is a beautiful shot here of this part of the city. This is California Lutheran University, and they have some beautiful tennis courts down here, as I will slowly pan over, because of course, having had this craft for a week, I'm a pro at panning. So these are the, well actually that's a beautiful parking lot at this point. I think the tennis courts are somewhere unlit over here. If I pan up a little bit, tennis courts are somewhere, I think, to the center of screen. I believe there's a baseball field there, center / upright of screen, and obviously a pool that you can see right there. Anyhow, something that makes for some pretty fun night video capturing here, at any rate. I'll go ahead and fly backwards. It will fly backwards at about the same speed. Well, let's see. What do I have here? Cancel that. Something triggered a auto return home. At this point, if I just simply pushed forward on the throttle, it will go back to the direction that it took off from. One thing that is fun about these crafts is that when you take off, you typically, best practice, you'll go ahead and set or simply feeling uncomfortable and you want it to land on its own. So that's kind of fun for the noob. Alright, let's see here. Maybe I'll follow this guy for a little bit here. We'll kind of pan the camera, kind of catch up with him. Over to this intersection, see where he's going, and just kind of have some fun. Anyhow, you really can't go wrong with these guys. These things are very fun. Not had any trouble, as I know some unfortunately have, with these crafts just sort of flying kind of way out of their way, kind of getting lost, and sometimes people literally completely losing them. I've had no such bad luck. Cannot complain at all. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and land this guy. Definitely read online that the best technique when you're landing it, even as I said with these guys being crafts that do not descend nearly as fast as they ascend, for the reasons of losing altitude, because they are sort of I'm just thinking how many people are even listening at this point. Anyway, for all you nerds out there, these guys definitely do not ascend, as I said. They do not descend, rather, nearly as fast as they ascend, for sake of them messing up their own sort of wake in the air, as it were, if this were a boat. And because of that, I've actually read that some of the best practices with landing these guys, quickly at any rate, involve sort of going around in circles and kind of landing aggressively, but going forward or backward as you land. So without crashing this guy into a tree, which of course would make a pretty epic video, go ahead and just land this guy right here. Let's see here. Tilt the camera up. Low power alarm. All right. These things are fun, man. These are very fast crafts. And you can really have a lot of fun with them.